Stop, stop, stop. Please stop apologizing. It isn't helping. I understand that you're trying to make things right, and I'm so proud of you for trying, but this only makes things worse. Words work when we have her trust. When we've lost her trust, words just remind her of that. I'm Jordan, a licensed mental health and marriage counselor who has been saving families for over 10 years. But today, I'm here to help you stop the bleeding, start the healing, and learn how to rebuild trust after infidelity. Hey guys, let's not waste any time and get right into it. You're in trouble. You messed up. I won't spend any time in this video talking about how. You know what you did, and you don't need my help making you feel any worse. Coincidentally, we'll be using this same approach when it comes to helping your spouse. She knows what you did and does not need your help feeling any worse. In my 10+ years as a counselor, I've seen hundreds of men try to apologize trust back into their relationship. I know it feels like you're about to lose it all, and saying sorry is the only play you have left, but that in itself is a problem. We also have another problem. It's not working. Fortunately for you, today this stops. Today, I'm going to show you the only action that actually works. I know your marriage is in a state of collapse, and it feels like any day could be your last. So I don't want to waste any time. I'll tell you about the 6 stages that she needs to go through to rebuild trust and the actions you need to have to make this possible. The one saying you need to remind yourself of daily, sometimes hourly, is don't be sorry, be consistent. The truth is that rebuilding trust takes time, but if you give me yours, I'll show you why this is actually a good thing, an extremely good thing. Don't be so hard on yourself. Trying to fix a problem quickly is wise. You want to get out of discomfort and help her to do the same as well. However, this problem, rebuilding trust, doesn't work that way. She needs to go through several stages before trust even has a chance of appearing again. That first stage is shock. Her world was just shattered. She doesn't know what is real and what is not. This is why your words can't make an impact right now. It's hard to believe words when you can't even believe what you see. The second stage is grief. Once the shock has settled, these emotions now enter the arena, and they aren't pretty. We're talking anger, sadness, confusion, loss of identity. She needs to navigate these emotions before she can start making sense of things, which is going to bring us to our next stage. The third stage is understanding. Don't confuse understanding with excusing. As you are well aware, she's not about to let this slide. Understanding is her coming to a conclusion of why this has happened, what is happening to her relationship, and the most unfair question, what she did to deserve this. Unfair because no one deserves it. But don't worry, brother. We're going to grow from this experience. Stage 4 is testing. This is the prove it stage. While I want you to follow my suggestions way before she reaches this stage, this is the time when she's actually even able to see what's new about you. We start early because practice makes perfect. During this stage, she's watching for your consistency, which we will go more into detail shortly. This is going to be a process, and you need a transformation, so be patient. If you want to make an even greater impact on your change, I'll leave a link for my marriage-saving ebook in the description entitled How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church. Stage 5, rebuilding trust. I know this is the stage you want to be at right now. I'm sorry, I wish I could snap my fingers and bring you there too, but I promise, doing the work is well worth it for you now and you in the future. In this stage, trust starts to return slowly because of the predictable behavior, being honest every time, being transparent, not defensive, and repairing ruptures as they reappear. This is why consistency was so important. Consistency determines whether we enter and move through this stage successfully. Stage 6, made new. This will be your favorite stage that you never knew existed. Not only have you both been healed, but relationship identity has changed completely. Infidelity is no longer your story, but believe it or not, just a small part of your whole story. In this stage, you two will be able to look back, see the growth that you've had, and how you've become successful. You'll find yourselves closer than you ever were before and more committed to keeping that connection strong. Not that you have to, but you may even want to share your story to help others do the same. We needed to go through those stages before teaching you how to take advantage of consistency. We need you to understand the process so that you can go through it correctly. Before we broke down the stages, I said the ironic statement of, you actually want rebuilding her trust to take a long time. Our natural response to that statement is, oh no, I do not. I get it. You're in pain now, and you want to fix it now. Slow down, brother. I got you. If she trusts you again quickly, she'll doubt her judgment about you for the rest of your relationship. She'll think and behave like this was a mistake. We don't want this, obviously. But that's not all. Getting trust back fast impacts you negatively too. The truth is, we aren't just trying to rebuild her trust, we're trying to build yours too. If this comes too easy for you, you won't change the behaviors that got you here in the first place. You'll actually be more tempted to mess up again. You'll tell yourself, she'll forgive me quickly, just like last time. Fast and cheap don't create value. Long and hard work do. It's time to do the work, brother, and I got you. So let's jump into how consistency rebuilds trust. Let's start with the basic definition. The Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, as soon as you click this video, by the way, that's what you became, an advanced learner, went on to define trust as always behaving in the same way or having the same opinions and standards. This is why trust is able to be rebuilt and stay alive. Whenever something is happening always, we can be confident in it. We can trust it. To be fair, when something happens most of the time, we can receive trust too, but always is obviously better. Notice that it started with always behaving. We need you to start behaving before we get you to always behave. Let's zoom into this definition a little more. Always behaving in the same way. Well, what way is that? The obvious answer is remaining loyal, not cheating ever again, but there's more to get here. What does she want is the question. Don't rely on just what you think here. If we want to rebuild her trust, we need to ask her, what does she need us to change? It's gonna be a tough conversation, but it removes all the guessing work and gets us working towards what will make the most impact for her. The next part of the definition is a tricky one. It says, always having the same opinions. You may be wondering, what do my opinions have to do with rebuilding her trust? Remember, her world was just shattered. She doesn't know what's what. Knowing your opinion will help her figure out who you actually are. You always or consistently having the same opinions will help her believe who she thinks you are. Here's the tricky part, however. We need you to have the right opinions. We need you to realize what is healthy and conducive for the success of your relationship and work towards making that opinion your own. It's okay to change your opinions from a poor one to a healthy one. But once we've identified the healthy ones, we need to always or consistently have them. Bonus tip, if she calls you out for not thinking this way before, tell her, you now see how you were wrong and are putting in the work to do right. The last part of our definition was not the least. It's important as well. It says to always have the same standards. Your standards are your own personal rules and expectations. This can be many things, but a few are how you treat people, allow them to treat you, and the quality of work you put out. When she sees you consistently having great standards, she'll be forced to rewrite her narrative of you. She'll tell herself, wow, he's changed. That's someone I can trust. Being consistent takes time and commitment. It's hard work, but it's well worth it. You are building a solid defense. Don't cheap out on it. Trust is the wall of defense that does both. Keep the love within your marriage, but also keep anything else from getting in between the two of you. Trust is a wall that's built brick by brick. If you ever built anything that took time, determination, and commitment, then you know how much pride you take in that work when you're done. The pride and appreciation is now another defense you have, and it makes it less likely that you allow yourself or anyone else to demolish all your hard work. You like that brick by brick line? Me too. That's actually straight out of my self-written ebook, How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church. If you appreciate my knowledge and delivery, you're gonna enjoy this as well. But enjoying a good read is at the very bottom of how this will help you. I've written a book based off the examples of Christ to show you how to love your wife better than any man could. I've written a book on how to love her like God did. You're doing yourself a huge disservice if you look past this. There are many steps that you'll be taking on this change and your marriage's future. This ebook is both an easy and enormous step. Click the first link in the description to make the rest of your marriage the best of your marriage. This is going to be hard work. The sooner you start accepting that, the sooner we can get started. The sooner we get started, the sooner you'll start loving this hard work. Believe it or not, you are going to start enjoying and benefiting from the hard work more than she will. What happened to your relationship sucks, but I promise you, the change that comes afterward will make you feel better than you ever have before. It has the potential to do so for your relationship as well. I say potential because she has free will and can make a mistake of her own. This is another reason why I need you to go all in on this process. She needs to start seeing and picking up that you are truly changed and completely new. We need her to see the new version of you and not want to miss out on this. We want her to be attracted, connected, and crazy about you again. All of this is possible, but thank God for you, it will come with hard work. Consistency is how we rebuild trust after infidelity. But there's one thing I need you to do before you begin. Forgive yourself. I know you feel bad and don't want this to happen again, but your guilt and shame actually increase the chances of it happening again. Positive psychology teaches us that if we think better about ourselves, we're willing to do better for ourselves. If we think we are the worst, then why would we try our best? But the greatest inspiration that you have to forgive yourself actually comes from God. If a perfect and all-powerful God was willing to sacrifice himself on the cross to forgive you, who are you to deny yourself from forgiveness? God knows that being forgiven doesn't make you more rebellious. It makes you more connected and committed to your purpose. Follow God's example and forgive yourself as he has forgiven you through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. Once you have forgiven yourself, we can begin the process of being consistent. We can do so now because now we have the best foundation to build consistency on. In the beginning, it's going to look like you seeing temptation and consistently telling yourself to look away. Eventually, after some time, you'll find yourself laughing at what you used to be tempted by in the past. Our work on consistency isn't over yet. During the last stage, we are consistently reminding ourselves to not dance with the devil and keep the trust in our relationship safeguarded. These are the actions I want you to do consistently to rebuild trust in your marriage. Action number 1, radical transparency. Radical implies we are not settling for the bare minimum or worried about our pride. Go hard to give her trust a huge boost. Don't let her ask. You voluntarily share about conversations you've had, where you've been, and changes in plans. If she has to ask you, you aren't failing, but you aren't doing amazing either. Action number 2, honesty, honesty, honesty. Honesty is trust's best friend. Honesty beats avoiding getting caught every time. No matter how uncomfortable, tell the truth. Admit mistakes and avoid half-truths. If she's a strong woman, let her know when you are struggling as well. This will tell her how serious you really are and that you really want to make her your teammate on this journey. Action number 3, follow through. Following through is another way of saying being consistent. If you say you'll be home at 6, be home at 6. If you say you're gonna go do something, do it. If for some reason life makes it impossible, go back to step 1 and tell her immediately. That still counts. Action number 4, be empathetic. Comfort is the fertilizer to rebuilding trust. Defensiveness is its poison. Don't take anything personal, but do validate her feelings. Listen without correcting. Avoid minimizing. If it's a big deal for her, then it's a big deal for her. Comfort her through that. Action number 5, remove all threats. No matter how big or small, removing everything will give you a boost in this process and protect you from those weeds growing in your garden. End every type of contact with the affair partner. Block and remove. Avoid any similar situations and set boundaries with other coworkers and friends. This is a major one. You can't rebuild trust with that person still in the picture, period. Action number 6, make your inner world visible. Congratulations, you got your actions down. That's a huge step, but her doubt is going to wonder what's going on in your mind. Share what you're thinking, struggling with, and daily experiences that you've had with her. Action number 7, do your internal work. You have to understand you better. Figure out why this happened and why you allowed it to. Identify your weaknesses. Work on your emotional regulation skills and self-control. Get involved in counseling. I know I'm biased, but I've never had a client share with me that our work was a waste of time. Oh, and let's not forget the most obvious bonus step. You have to stop. None of this works if you don't stop your bad habits. For the love of God and for the future of your family, stop self-harming. These changes may seem overwhelming now, I get it, but I promise you, you can do this. We don't need you to change completely overnight. Be fair to yourself. Change takes time. If you're wanting to make the greatest or most impactful change, however, I cannot stress this enough. Follow the greatest example husbands have ever had, Jesus Christ. In my ebook, How to Love Her Like Christ Loved the Church, I will help you to see how Jesus was the greatest husband that ever lived and how you can imitate him and have the greatest marriage as well. Bonus points to all my scholars who understand that metaphor. Don't do it for this reason, but when your wife sees what you're reading, she'll know something special is going on in you. When she sees how it's influenced you, she'll know how special she is to you. This is absolutely the change you need. I filled this ebook with an incredible value for a fraction of the price and time that therapy will cost you. Would you be willing to save your marriage and life for less than the cost of a 6-pack? Yeah, me too. Don't miss out on this change. Make it a part of you. I've left the link for the ebook in the description of this video and look forward to hearing how it changed you. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Let's let go of trust and let God change our character.